Adrien the Problem Broner, 34 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 24 knockout wins. Looked like a badly fated fighter in defeating little-known replacement opponent Jovanie Santiago. The 14 wins, 1 loss now, and 1 draw with 10 knockout wins by a highly questionable 12-round unanimous decision on Saturday night at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Kansville, Connecticut. The 31-year-old Santiago outworked the former four-division world champion Broner in outlanding him by a 2-1 margin and connecting on 207 to AB's 98. But that wasn't enough to impress the judges. They gave it to Broner by the scores 115, 112, 116, 111, 117, 110. Boxing News 24 had Santiago winning 7 rounds to 5. Santiago lost a point after nailing Bruno with a late shot after the round had ended in the fourth. Bruno was supposed to have been working on his punch output, but it didn't look like he made it any problem in that arena. He averaged 8 punches landed per round for the 12th round fight against Santiago, who isn't a top 15 contender. Santiago had never fought a notable fight until tonight and looked better than Bruno. That tells you a lot where Bruno is at in terms of what he's got left. What's interesting about Broner's win tonight is the similarity it has to his last victory against Adrien Broner in 2017. That was a controversial 10-round decision for Broner over Granados in the fight, but that took place in AB's hometown and Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay. Many boxing fans thought that Granados deserved the win, so now Broner's last 2 wins have been controversial in the eyes of boxing fans. Uh, Bruno was fighting for the first time in 2 years, and he looked. This wasn't even the Bruno that Manny Pacquiao dominated in the fight in March 2019. That better version of Bruno, which was poor, looked a lot better than what we saw of him tonight. We will see what's next for Bruno. Showtime is paying Bruno to fight on their network, so we will see if they agree to let him fight on another non-contender in his next fight. It would be good to see Showtime insist on Bruno fighting Regis Poirier, Jose Zepeda, Jose Pedraza, or Shaq Ramkisayov. At least Showtime would get value for their money if they insist on Bruno fighting one of those fighters. The way that Bruno looked tonight is not coming back to the fighter that he once was 8 to 11 years ago. Bruno has lost a valuable hand speed, and his reflexes don't look anywhere close to what they were when he was winning division titles against less than the best contenders. Additionally, physically, Broner looks older than his 31 years, and he's not the young lion that he was when he had boxing fans thinking he was next Floyd Mayweather Jr. Broner lost a lot of weight during training camp, but that's not the problem holding him back. He has a lot of mileage on him, and he's not taking care of his body in between fights. Heavyweight contender Otto Wallin with 22 wins, 1 loss, 14 knockout wins, beat former two-time world title challenger Dominic Trouble Brazil by a 12-round unanimous decision in the 12th. Brazil was letting his hands go and getting the better of Wallin, other than and that Brazil was getting overworked by Wallin. Brazil 35 looked sloppy, slow, and old, and getting outworked by the light-hitting Wallin. The judges scored the fight as follows: 16, 112, 16 to 112, 117 to 111, 118 to 111. This was the first action for Brazil in close to 2 years since he was knocked out in the first round by former WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder. Robert Easter Jr. defeats Ryan Martin in the light welterweight action. Former IBF lightweight champion Robert Easter Jr. with 23 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 14 knockouts at an easy time, defeating Ryan Blue Chip Martin, 24 wins, 2 losses, and 14 knockout wins by a 12-round unanimous decision. It was a one-sided affair with Easter winning the scores by 17 to 111, 118 to 110, 118 to 110. As always, I'm the Fight Talk, and leave what you think in the comments as always. I'm Fight Talk, and I am out.